Lil Meech betrays Big Meech, the explosive revelation that shook BMF to its core. In a shocking twist that no one saw coming, Big Meech has publicly accused his own son, Lil Meech, of snitching on him. The revelation came straight from the legendary BMF boss himself during an explosive interview, sending waves through the hip-hop and street communities. But the real bombshell dropped when Lil Meech was confronted about the allegations. His response? Cold and dismissive. He admitted they were biologically related, but claimed that Big Meech was nothing of a father figure to him. The betrayal is deeper than just legal trouble. This is family business turned ugly, and the fallout is nothing short of catastrophic. This is more than just another rap beef or street dispute. This is about legacy, loyalty, and the destruction of a dynasty that once stood unshakable. Let's break down what really happened and why this revelation could change everything for BMF. For years, Big Meech, the infamous leader of the Black Mafia family, has maintained a code of silence, staying solid despite his incarceration. His name still commands respect, and his influence continues through the BMF TV series, which ironically stars his own son, Lil Meech. But in a recent interview, Meech shattered the illusion of unity within his family. With a calm but deadly tone, he revealed that someone close to him had betrayed him. Then he dropped the bomb. That person was none other than his own son. The room went silent. Nobody expected this. Meech didn't mince words. He spoke about trust, about how he built an empire from the ground up, about how he protected his son from the same streets that made him. And then he let it be known, Lil Meech had given up information to the authorities. The accusations hit hard. This wasn't coming from an outsider, an enemy, or some random snitch trying to stir the pot. This was coming straight from Big Meech himself. But before anyone could fully process the weight of those words, Lil Meech's response sent the situation spiraling even further. When reporters and social media got hold of Big Meech's claims, the internet exploded. Everyone wanted to know one thing. Would Lil Meech deny it? Would he fight back? His response was even more shocking than the accusation itself. In a brief but brutal statement, Lil Meech didn't just dismiss the snitching claim. He dismissed his father altogether. Big Meech ain't my father, he said. Yeah, we blood, but that man was never a father figure to me. Silence. The weight of those words shook BMF fans and street legends alike. Lil Meech had just publicly severed ties with a man who built the empire he now benefits from. This wasn't just about snitching anymore. This was personal. For those who have followed BMF's legacy, this betrayal cuts deeper than any federal case. The Black Mafia family wasn't just about money and power. It was about loyalty. That's what made them legendary. That's what kept their names respected, even as the empire crumbled under federal pressure. Now, one of the most important figures in that history, Lil Meech, was being accused of violating the very foundation of BMF's code. And worse, he wasn't even trying to deny it. If what Big Meech said is true, then Lil Meech has done the unthinkable. But here's where things get even messier. For now, there's no concrete evidence beyond Big Meech's word. No leaked paperwork, no official statements, nothing but a father's accusation against a son. But in the streets, an accusation from a man of Big Meech's stature is enough to make people question everything. People started digging, looking for any signs of cooperation from Lil Meech. Some pointed to the fact that he's been living freely, moving through Hollywood without a care in the world. Others brought up past rumors of him being protected in ways that didn't quite add up. And then there's the biggest question of all, why would Big Meech lie? Some say Meech might be testing his son's loyalty, trying to force a reaction. Others believe there's more to the story, that this might be about business, power, or hidden family conflicts that the public doesn't know about. But if there's one thing that's clear, it's that this accusation isn't going away anytime soon. When the news broke, many within the BMF circle remained silent. Some were waiting for more details, while others were in complete disbelief. But behind closed doors, the conversations were intense. For the OGs who still carried the BMF name with pride, this was a disaster. If Lil Meech really snitched, he just put an irreparable stain on the family's name. If he didn't, then why would Big Meech make such a claim? Either way, BMF was in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. Some insiders believe that Lil Meech might now be persona non grata in certain circles. his connection to the streets was already under question. Now it might be completely severed. And as for Big Meech, he's still behind bars, but his words carry more weight than most free men. If he's standing by his claims, then Lil Meech might have just made himself a very dangerous enemy. With the internet buzzing